physios, I welcome you all to our channel Physiotherapy. We are here with our second lecture on relaxation therapy, okay? And it is again a very basic lecture, okay? Further I will make you study about the techniques. First of all, we will cover some more basic part. How to recognize that a person is relaxed, okay? Or is a person is not relaxed, okay? A person is not relaxed, okay? We are using relaxation therapy now. Then how can we find that somebody is not relaxed, okay? Then I will discuss some indication and usage of relaxation therapy, and further at last we will study about the aims of relaxation therapy. My name is Vijay Kumar and let's get started, okay? How to recognize that a person is not relaxed? First is frowning, okay? Frowning means that it is related to the facial expression, okay? Lines at forehead, okay? Eyebrow movement, okay? These are some signs of frowning, okay? So frowning is the first sign, and then tightness, that is the clenching in jaw and teeth grinding. If somebody is looking that he or she is holding the jaw very tightly, okay? Clench the jaw very tightly and teeth grinding, so it is a feature that a person is not relaxed and undergoing some kind of stress or anxiety. Then raised or hunched shoulder, okay? The shoulder will be slightly raised, okay? Slightly raised. Why? Because we are not at a ease. Our body is tensed, okay? Our body is tensed, okay? Then clenched hand and tightly crossed legs, it is also a feature. Then drawn in and a closed posture, okay? The posture is not like this. I am normally standing like this, and if a person will not be we can say in a jolly mood and he is very stressed, so he will be like this, okay? Like this, okay? So here we can say that the person is drawn in and a closed posture. Then shallow or held breathing pattern, okay? Shallow or held breathing pattern. So breathing pattern can also be altered with any kind of stress, okay? And we need to study about these two more points. First is, to relieve the stress, we need to find the right level of muscle tension. For example, if we found that some body muscle is not relaxed, okay, then first of all we need to understand and what is the normal amount of tension which must be present in the muscle, okay? So our relaxation therapy will aiming to decrease that extra tension so as to prevent the exhaustion of body. That is only written, okay? To relieve stress, we need to find the right level of muscle tension which is enough for active life, but it is not so much that our muscle are exhausted, okay? So you need to find that what is the we can say stressed position and how we can come back to the normal position in which our muscles are at ease, okay? Then it is important to be able to recognize any exhausting muscular tension, okay? We need to just recognize it, and then we must be able to relax those muscles, okay? So it is again a very simple point, okay? So till now we have studied about feature. Simply saying, you can just watch the person by your eyes, that is the posture of person indicate the stress level, okay? There will be frowning, okay? Then slightly elevated shoulder, okay? Closed posture, okay? Then shallow or held breathing, okay? Then clenched hands, clenched jaw. These are some features. Then indication and of relaxation therapy, very simple part. First is anxiety and stress, then depression, pain, high blood pressure, headache, rheumatoid arthritis, and OA, that is osteoarthritis, okay? Here also the individual need relaxation therapy to reduce the symptoms, okay? Then OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder, chronic fatigue syndrome, then panic disorder, emotional distress, post-operative pain, and last is the fibromyalgia, okay? So these are the indications in which we can use the relaxation therapy, okay? Now aims of relaxation therapy, it is very simple. First is prevention, second intervention, third is development. Simply saying कि हम रिलैक्सेशन थेरेपी को डिसीज को प्रिवेंट करने के लिए भी यूज कर सकते हैं और उसको ट्रीट करने के लिए भी यूज कर सकते हैं. दैट इज इट कैन बी यूज्ड फॉर बोथ prevention as well as treatment. In prevention, what does it mean? Relaxation therapy help in protecting the body organ and parts. Okay, whenever we practice relaxation therapy, our body get relaxed, that is our organ are relaxed, and it protect our body organs from the ill effect of stress, which can cause the wear and tear of organs, further lead to any disease. Okay, this is only written. Relaxation therapy help in protecting body organs and parts, thus it prevent certain disease which occur due to unnecessary wear and tear of body due to stress. Simply saying, stress can cause wear and tear, further damage of organ, and any pathology can occur. Then intervention or treatment for condition like insomnia or any musculoskeletal disorder such as osteoarthritis and rheumatoid arthritis and many more. Relaxation therapy is used to alleviate the symptoms. Okay, the symptoms are reduced with the help of relaxation therapy. That is why I have written these 2 points, that is osteoarthritis and rheumatoid arthritis. So here it can be used as a treatment purpose. Then coping skill development, it is again simple. Whenever you can also imagine it, whenever you are we can say under a stress, you are not in a mood to talk with person and to develop the we can say good communication. Okay, you need to just, you want that nobody calls you and you sit only, okay, in alone. Okay, so here also whenever the person is relaxed, he or she is in a jolly mood, then there will be a good coping skill. Okay, so what I have written, relaxation therapy also aim at developing the coping skill, okay, to relax one's mind. For example, during any task that is in exams, you can imagine that tomorrow is your exam and there is a huge syllabus in front of you. If you will be stressed, you will not be able to study any of the topic. But if you just relax and think that I will just try to cover all the topics and slowly you start studying, definitely you will have a good result. Okay, then or while meeting new people, yes, as our first impression is our last impression. Whenever we are meeting somebody new, then we need to put a positive impact on their mind regarding our personality, and this is achieved by relaxation therapy. Okay, so this is whole about the thing that how can you recognize that a person is not relaxed, then indications and uses, and last was the aims of relaxation therapy. Okay, so our next video will be on further part of relaxation therapy. Till then, you keep on studying. Thank you to one and all.